importance of still having individuality in your marital relationship is very important. Um, Even though you're with a spouse and you're serving one another, husband serving wife, wife serving husband, while we serve the Lord together, it's important. Self care is of vital importance, even within the married relationship, because the fact of the matter is, if I can't take care of myself adequately, or if I can't give myself, if Jason can't give himself the attention that he needs, then how can I ever attend or be attentive to Chanel's needs? It's impossible if I don't know how to attend to my own needs. And the unfortunate part is that a lot of married couples go through that, and even may even go through seasons or bouts of resentment because of that fact. Because a lot of us entered into this covenant not knowing how to take care of ourselves, or not, or self-care not being an important role.
I believe that to be true. Give us some examples on how, you know, you in your space, and give us some ideas of what self care looks like in your world.
So we'll take you all on a tour of each of our spaces, and you'll just see the differences. But one of the big things for me, for my self-care, is number one, I got two televisions. And I have two televisions so that when it's time for sports, I can go and I can watch as many sports as I want, different sports, especially during football season. I can watch two of them at this, or I can even play video games on one, because that's another act of self care and decompression for me. Is playing some video games every now and again. Or get this, she can come over and she can watch a program on the top TV while I'm gaming on the bottom TV, and we're talking and having conversation. And she's decompressing in her own way, and I'm doing it in my way in the same space. So it can look, self care can look like that. Time doing something that you enjoy. Maybe you like to cook, do that. Maybe you like to get a manicure, pedicure, do that. Um, Self appearance, and maybe it's gym time, maybe it's going to the barbershop or hair salon. But self-care looks like different things for everybody. But it's wouldn't you say that it's vitally important to engage in self-care?
I believe that is very important. Here's my take on it. Self care, if you don't take care of you, you can expect for someone else to take care of you. And I get it. A lot of people say, well, I might not have the money, or you have to find the money, because what happens is, if you don't use the money on yourself, it's going to go to the kids, or it's going to go to the grandkids, or it's going to go to somewhere outside of your self care needs. So, what we decided was that we were going to do this self care thing, no matter what it looks like. He likes to play video games. I like to bake. That's just something that we like to do. He can be next door. I can be here. He can be doing his self care regimen, and I can be doing the same over here, and everybody's happy. Or, just like for the Super Bowl, I went over and visited for the Super Bowl,
That's so funny.
and I was able to watch the Olympics, and he watched the Super Bowl. So it was, a space that we could share together, because I also think that when you're in separate spaces, you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional about the time. Now, he will say that I never come over to his place, but I am so comfortable in my own place that I will agree that sometimes I don't go next door.
But
But
again, I want to give you that space, to be in your space and have your time for yourself. So, it doesn't bother me.
it doesn't bother him. Now, at night, how do we decide which place we sleeping at?